Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Skool. How are you all getting on out there, guys? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling refreshed. I had a nice shower, and I'm back in business. Say no more about it. I have the day off today, so I'm delighted to bring you another stream. I did two this morning, if you saw it already. I'm making a bit of a push on my channel. I have the day off work today, so I have the time. After this, I work the next 7 days, so that is going to be an interesting one for the OSG. But I think every day before work, I'll do a stream. You know what I mean? Sometimes after, we'll see what happens. I think every day before work, I'm going to do a stream and just light it up. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, guys, welcome back to my channel, and I want to start by thanking everybody for your continued support, all your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. I really appreciate it. Massive news coming out, guys. Arsenal have bid a club record 90 million for Declan Rice, believe it or not. The previous record was, of course, 72 million for that flop, Nicolas Pepe. Well, I wouldn't say he was a flop, but he wasn't worth 72 million. Let's have it right. You know what I mean? But here we are again. A club record 90 million has been put up for West Ham's Rice. The word on the street is that West Ham are going to reject it. Well, they do value the player at 100 million. Let's have it right, yeah. They do value the player at 100 million. So chances are, that that deal is going to be rejected also, because we put in a bid for 80 million, then we put in a bid for 90 million. They value him at 100 million, guys. If Arsenal don't match that, then it's a deal done. You know what I mean? It's very difficult then. Simple as. One person watching, welcome along to my stream. Like the video of me if you haven't already, and subscribe to my channel, yeah. I'm on the road to 1.8k, guys. 2k is the next month, next milestone after that. But I'm on the road, guys. I'm on my way towards it. So, happy days for the old school gunner. Just checking my previous uploads, see how they're doing. Not bad at all. Decent. I did two this morning, like I said. So not a bother. Doing another one now. Yeah. Arsenal bid club record for 90 million, guys, for West Ham's Rice. Like I said, the word on the street is they're going to reject that. Let's see what happens. Arsenal bid club record 90 million for West Ham's Rice. Declan Rice was made West Ham captain last summer. Arsenal signed Jorginho in January, but Mikel Arteta remains keen to strengthen his midfield. For obvious reasons, you know what I mean? Man City and Man United are also interested in a midfielder. This would be a club record fee if accepted, surpassing 72 million for Nicolas Pepe. Arsenal have made a formal bid worth 90 million for West Ham captain Declan Rice. The fee is understood to be 75 million guaranteed plus 15 million in add-ons. The Gunners had their opening 80 million offer plus add-ons, which would have been paid in slow installments with a lot of tough contingencies attached to it. Rejected by West Ham were holding out for 120 million. Is it understood the Hammers would also accept 100 million plus a player? Interesting, guys. So it's actually 100 million plus a player, or 120 million. And there you have Arsenal betting 80 and then 90. Doesn't bode well, guys. It doesn't bode well, I have to say. I mean, it's like we're messing around. Kundinho Abdallah, welcome along to my live stream, my friend. Yeah, it's simple. Pay up the asking price or shut up and walk away. It's not that difficult. Arsenal ain't broke. It's like Lee Gunner was saying on his channel, guys. The club can afford it. And the club can afford it, yeah. Let's not be in any... let's not get confused about this, yeah. The club can afford it. So we should go for it. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. That's the way I see things. But now I'm just after reading that we did the 80 million bid. It was rejected. We offered 90 million, yeah. That's probably going to be rejected too out of hand, I would say. It is a club record fee for us, but they value the player at 120 million. And we offered 80 and 90. We're lowballing, and we're lowballing on Kai Havertz, and we're lowballing on What is that Dutch player that we're looking at here? The guy playing for Ajax Amsterdam. We're lowballing on him too. You know what I mean? On all of them. I mean, Havertz doesn't bother me. But to be honest, Havertz doesn't bother me. But we need to get Declan Rice signed. They want 120 million or 100 million on a player, and we're giving them 80 and then we're giving them 90. I mean, it doesn't make sense, man. You know what I mean? And let's face it, we have the money. We have the money. So what's the problem? What's the issue? You know what I mean? And the amount of contingencies attached to the first offer of 80 million. How could West Ham accept that? I mean, what club would? You know what I mean? Condino, man, welcome along anyway. You're subscribed to my channel, I believe. Like the video for me. I am actually monetized, guys. So if somebody wants to actually make a little donation, I would appreciate it. Like you can do like a super chat for $1 or $2. I would appreciate it too. If someone wants to make a donation, guys, via super chat here, please do. $1 or $2. I would appreciate it too, because I am monetized. I am a person, okay, Arsenal should buy Buffon. Subscribe to my channel, I am a person, okay? If you haven't already, subscribe and like this video for me. Yeah? I'd appreciate it. And thank you for your comment too. Yeah, he's not a bad player, not a bad player. Coutinho, fans can complain about transfer fees all they want, but not a single penny currency will be deducted from accounts. Nah, it is what it is. But to be honest, West Ham have a right to hold out for what they're holding out for. I mean, Declan Rice is their best player. You know what I mean? And he's Arsenal's #1 target. So they have a right to hold out for what they're holding out for. You know what I mean? And they have a right to be looking for the 100 million plus one player or 120 million. I mean, Arsenal just need to kind of man up and pay the money. It's as simple as that. Otherwise, they're going to lose the player. Man United are looking. You know what I mean? Man United are interested. And if Gundogan leaves Manchester City, they could also be interested. You know what I mean? Which it looks like is going to happen. It looks like that's going to happen. If Gundogan will actually leave Manchester City, what are Arsenal going to do then? You know what I mean? He wants to go to a Champions League team, a team that's in the Champions League. Of course, once they actually match West Ham's valuation of the player. He's West Ham's best player, guys. He's Arsenal's #1 transfer target. He's one of the best players out there. So, of course, West Ham are going to hold out for what they want. Who would blame them? We would do the same, right? It is what it is. It is what it is. Edu is a fraud. I don't know how Arsenal fans trust him. Yeah, it's not looking good right now. Yeah, it's not looking good right now. And the actual pace at which we do the transfers, I mean, things are so slow. I mean, I don't know, did you see it, but Chelsea got a striker, yeah? A replacement for Kai Havertz, in my opinion. Chelsea bought a striker for 52 million today. Real Madrid also have 2 players bought and ready to go. And one of them is the fantastic Jude Bellingham. I mean, we seem to be very slow at getting deals done. Really slow. Here we go, Coutinho. Someone says that someone wants to discuss your comment of Eddie was a fraud. I don't know how Arsenal fans trust him. It's Hullabaloo, and he's got something to say. How is Eddie a fraud? Such a joke statement. Each person has their views, in fairness, guys, and you're entitled to them. You know what I mean? But the Chelsea deal, yeah, for Havertz, it's reported that the personal terms have been signed. Yeah, he's actually signed personal terms with Arsenal. He wants to go to Arsenal. Chelsea have made that clear, yeah, that the player actually wants to join the Gunners. So we'll have to see how that works out. But yeah, it's been an interesting one, no doubt. It's been interesting. Which way is it going to go? Hard to say. I think Havertz will sign for Arsenal. I honestly don't believe we need him. I don't think he's better than what we have at the moment. But it's in the midfield, definitely, where we need to strengthen. And they're looking at this defender then from Ajax. he is would be a good signing for us. We need a defender. Let's be honest about it. Of course, this defender from Ajax, he would have a certain influence on the team. Okay, playing at the back, but the signing of Declan Rice would be a massive boost for the squad, for the team, and for the players. Let's be honest about it. He's a London boy, born in Richmond, as far as I know, far from where I'm living here in southwest London. Hula Baloo, the deal for the striker was done a while back. Bellingham was done a while back. The Rice deal is a big layout, and I'm 100% behind the club not going money crazy. It's not FIFA. True, man. But they do value him at 120 million now. And our first bid of 80 million, I mean, that's not going to do it because, like, he is their best player. He is their most valuable asset. Of course, West Ham are going to hold out for their valuation, or else they'll just hold on to the player. You know what I mean? The deal for the Chelsea striker they just signed, that is. Yeah, I know. I understood you, man. Good point, yeah. Good point. It was done a while back, yeah. But they still seem to be moving forward a bit more. Yeah. But I get what you're saying, yeah. The Declan Rice deal, it takes time, of course. You know what I mean? It is a big deal, like you said. It is a big layout. You know what I mean? It is a big layout. They have been looking at Rice for a while, in fairness, but I know what you mean, man. I know what you're saying now. It's going to take time. It is a big deal. So who wants to be the person today that's going to do a super chat and donate £1 to me? Who's it going to be? Let's see. Who's going to do a super chat, guys? Donate £1 to me. Do you know how to do that? I can teach you if you don't. Arsenal table record. 90 million bid for Rice, 75 million up front and 50 million add-ons. There is the problem. No wonder West Ham rejected it. And they're looking for 120 million. Or 100 million plus a player. Thank you for that comment, Arsenal Forever. Hula Baloo, we're doing what has been done to us for ages. Rice wants to come to us and we're hoping that West Ham will panic. And why would they panic? They just hold on to their... why would they panic? They just hold on to their most prized asset. See what happens. You know what I mean? Like, he is their most prized asset. He is their most valuable player. Of course, they're going to hold on and hold out for what they can get for him. It makes sense. Arsenal Forever in with the comment. Arsenal should just put down 110 million in cash for Rice, job done. Yeah, true, yeah. True, man. Definitely, yeah. Oh. That's true, man, yeah, definitely. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, exactly. They want 120, we should at least lay down, yeah, within 10 of it, yeah. I thought they actually only wanted 100, but then I saw that they wanted 120 cash or 100 plus a player. The 80 million offer we put through was miles off. Miles off. Thank you for that comment, Arsenal Forever. All right, Hula Baloo, thank you, man. I appreciate it. 199. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much, yeah. It's very kind of you, yeah. Keep up the good work. I will, man, and thank you for your support, yeah. Comment coming in. Big up Hula Baloo, man. Thank you for that, yeah. I appreciate it. I am monetized, guys, so if you want to follow Hula Baloo's example and actually send me a super chat, please do, yeah. Thank you for that, Hula Baloo, yeah. I appreciate it. Very kind of you, yeah. Alright. This is for all my fans out there. Alright, guys. Ali Jack with the comment. Hey, how are you? I'm good. How are you getting on? Who am I talking to? And are you an Arsenal fan or a sports fan or which thing's working? Subscribe to my channel, Ali Jack, if you haven't already. Yeah? Subscribe to my Arsenal channel. I'd appreciate it, too. I'm looking to pick up as many subscribers as I can. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, it's free, of course. And like this video. Thank you very much. Laying down 110 million just isn't going to happen. We need to get real with this. Richard Garlickhead and Edu haven't got a clue. Get these frauds out now. Tough talking, man. Tough talking, no doubt. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Ali Jack. I'm good to hear that. I'm glad to hear that, I mean. Alright, let me go back and check the transfers, guys. Let me see what's cooking. Arsenal are prepared to break the record transfer fee, which was the 72 million paid to sign Nicolas Pepe from Lille in 2019. Manchester City and Manchester United are also interested in Rice. Rice, who replaced Mark Noble as the Hammers skipper before the start of the season, has spent his entire professional career with the East London side. The Gunners made bids for Brighton's Moises Caicedo in the January transfer window and ultimately ended up signing Jorginho from London rivals Chelsea. But Mikel Arteta, who mostly relied on Thomas Partey, Granit Xhaka and Martin Odegaard as his midfielders last season, remains keen to strengthen in that area of the field. Arsenal are also in talks for Ajax defender Timber. Julian Timber was targeted by Manchester United also last summer. Discussions have been described as very positive and there appears to be a willingness from all parties to get a deal done. Timber has 2 years left on his contract and is valued at around 50 million. Arsenal have made an offer of 30 million for him, guys. So it seems to be a running team at the moment. My day is going good. My day is going good, thanks. Thank you for asking. Hullabaloo, how are they frauds? Well. Gaetan Ortiz, Edu and Arteta know better. Guys, stop complaining. Everything will work out perfectly. Yeah, guys, alright? So let that be a lesson to you, okay? Let that be a lesson to you, guys, alright? Get it together. Get it together. Alright. I am monetized, guys, so if you want to donate money via a super chat, like Hula Baloo has done, like this, then please do, yeah. Donate a super chat. I'd appreciate it. And thank you for that, Hula Baloo. That was very kind of you. I appreciate it. Big up. Put that comment back up there. But yeah, guys, the transfer window has really just begun. Reports suggest, guys, that one bid has already been rejected, but Arsenal are working internally on evaluation and payment structure. At least I suppose they're protecting the actual the future of the club, yeah, with their financial plans. But really, Declan Rice is a player we need. Above all else, guys, we need to sign Declan Rice. I mean, we have Champions League coming up this year. This season, we're back in the Champions League after a long time away. It's not just we need to strengthen the midfield, we need that quality in there, and the quality that Rice can provide. It really is as simple as that. It really is as simple as that. We need that quality that Declan Rice can provide. Simple. Well, I get people's frustrations, but we are a self-sustaining business model. We are not a Saudi-backed club. This is how we've done. This is always how we've done business. No problem either. That's a fair comment. That's a fair comment, to be honest. Everyone's opinions are valued here, guys. Feel free to voice your opinions. Ali Jack, yeah, I'm good. My day is going good. How's your day going? Alright, guys. Subscribe and help me hit 1.8k, yeah? I'm on the road to 2k subscribers. So smash that subscribe, guys. I gained 5 today and I gained 5 yesterday. So in the last 2 days, I'm after gaining 10 subscribers. I mean, can't complain. You know what I mean? Cannot complain, guys. Yeah, we're making moves. We're making moves. But let's see what happens now with that offer for Declan Rice. That's exciting. So, guys, what would Rice add to Arsenal and where would he fit in? West Ham star would add a new dimension and could fulfill different roles under Mikel Arteta. Arsenal have emerged as frontrunners to sign Declan Rice despite interest from Man United and Bayern Munich. West Ham reportedly want an excess of 100 million for their captain. They want 120 million, guys, in cash, straight up, or 100 million plus a player from Arsenal. That's what they're looking at. Our first bid was 80, second bid 90. Let's see what it brings. The 24-year-old has the capacity to play either number 6 or number 8 in midfield. If Arsenal needed any further convincing over the merits of a move for Declan Rice, they got it just after the half-hour mark during their 2-2 draw with West Ham at the London Stadium. Mikel Arteta's side were 2 goals up and seemingly cruising towards a victory which would have sent them 6 points clear of Man City. But it all changed with a moment of quick thinking from a player they now hope to make their record signing. Rice, seeing Kieran Tierney about to aim a pass towards Thomas Partey deep in the Arsenal half, set off on a sprint to close the Ghanaian down, reaching him just in time to steal possession and carrying the ball into the box and finding the onrushing Lucas Paqueta. The subsequent penalty won by Paqueta and scored by Acid Benrahma shifted the momentum of the game away from Arsenal. Perhaps even that of the title race too. And it started with Rice. It was not the first time he'd rushed to pressurise Partey in the game. Rice is just trying to show him he's going to go after him. So it's guys who's been like Jamie Carragher and commentary. He might soon be going after his place in the Arsenal team too. He's a good player, Rice. That's why we got to get the deal done. Simple. Rejected apparently. Yeah, I know. That's actually what I thought myself, you know. That was my overwhelming thought on the matter, that it would actually be rejected also. Because quite simply, whoa, there's a strong window there. Quite simply, I mean, they want 120 million, or they want 100 million plus a player. And we're making an offer of 80 million, and then we're making an offer of 90 million. I mean, it's not enough. It has to be at least 100 million and a player. And I think it has to be, like Arsenal are talking about this payment structure. And there's a lot of different rules attached to that. You know what I mean? You're not going to get the player like that, guys. I can't believe we live in a world where West Ham are asking for 120 million for Rice. Crazy times. Yeah, the way the fees are gone through the roof, man. Seriously, the way it's gone, it's just gone nuts. I agree 110% with you. It's gone crazy. Absolutely nuts. West Ham have rejected the 90 million. Yeah, it needs to be at least 100 with a player, or 120. That's what they said. They made it clear. I mean, we can't say anything more than that, yeah? They made it clear. 20. This is nothing to do with Edu, etc. This is a massive offer, 80 mil up front. Add-ons are how 99% of transfers are done. What player would you use as part of the deal? Fabio Vieira. He's the player we gotta get rid of, guys. It's Fabio Vieira, yeah. Seriously. What player would I use? Fabio Vieira. No, Granit Xhaka. Vieira or Xhaka. You know what I mean? Saying here about Rice's performance against Arsenal, guys, in the West Ham Arsenal game. Really a game that kind of started the slide for Arsenal now. And the way he caught out Thomas Partey. Let me actually watch the highlights of that. But yeah, the way he closed down Thomas Partey and the way he anticipated the pass from Kieran Tierney to Partey, intercepted, fed Paqueta, and the rest is history, guys. He was fouled in the box by Margalish. West Ham scored a penalty, and instead of us going actually for instead of us going like 1-0, 2-0 up, suddenly we were 2-1 down instead of being 3-1 up after that. You know what I mean? We were winning 2-0, suddenly it was 2-1, suddenly it was 2-2, and we could have been 3-1 up. It went from being 3-1 up to being 2-2 then shortly after that. It was just a disaster. Honestly. Absolute disaster. But these things happen in football, I suppose, you know. But we threw away a 2-goal lead. Simple as. I was watching the highlights of that game now, guys. See what Thomas Partey's up to. Baloo. We'll have to pay them an extra 20 million. We'll have to give them an extra 20 million if we give them Vieira, is it? That's it, yeah. We have to pay them to take him. Give them Holding, Vieira, Eddie plus 100 mil. Oh, Jesus. Just watching the highlights of the West Ham Arsenal game, guys. Seeing Declan Rice in action. That was 1-0, guys. To Jesus. Then Odegaard. Just watching the highlights, guys, of the Arsenal West Ham game where Declan Rice came alive, yeah. That was the game maybe that kind of messed things up for us. Took the league away from us. This is where things started to go wrong for us. Saka's penalty missed by Saka's penalty miss, and then West Ham came at us. Painful stuff, guys. But there you go. That's what can happen in football. But that was a painful game against West Ham, yeah, no doubt. The performance of Declan Rice, you know what I mean? It was actually 85 million up front. West Ham are playing a dangerous game now. Yeah, and I think with like 5 million add-ons or something. Another thing about people wanting to buy a striker, what message was that sent to Jesus that after one injury hit season, Arteta wants to buy another striker. Yeah, and that's it. You know, he knows Jesus from the Man City days. That's fair enough, yeah. He knows him from the Man City days. But to be honest, yeah. If Jesus can keep himself fit, then, you know, when I heard we had signed him at the beginning, I was absolutely ecstatic. I rate the player highly. But yeah, it's like you say, man. It's no joke. You know what I mean? And he had all those injuries and this and that. It's a bit of a roller coaster ride, to be honest. But if we can get the signing of Declan Rice done, miracle upon miracles, then we'll be doing all right. But it is going to take something special for us to get that player, I think. I mean, 100 million and we have to give them a player. And they want a decent player. They're not going to accept Fabio Vieira. It's like Hula Baloo said, if we gave them Fabio Vieira in part exchange and 100 million, we'd still have to pay another 20 million for them to take Vieira. I mean, I get it, but we're talking about real people and not FIFA characters. Yeah, exactly. But the club does have the money, that's the thing, you know. That's actually one of the things, you know, the club does actually have the money, let's be honest about it. I mean, they do, to be able to make this happen. But look, you're both making good points along the way there, guys, in fairness. Like, it is true what you're saying. It is true what you're saying, you know what I mean? We won't go much higher regardless of how much Arteta wants him. Exactly, yeah, exactly. 8 people tuned in, guys. Welcome along to my live stream. Smash the like for me, guys, in this video. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I'm on the road to 2K. 8K? Jesus, I wish. If I was on the road to 8K, I'd be laughing. I've got 1,700 subscribers, guys. I'm trying to hit 1,800. So please subscribe to my channel. I'm on the road to 2K. Yeah. Big up, guys. And thank you for all your support. Yeah, I appreciate it. All right, let's go back and check the transfer. Boom, boom, boom. It also showed the extent to which the 24-year-old Rice has developed as a player. He started out as a centre-back at West Ham before converting into a holding midfielder. Now he is much more. His effectiveness at both ends of the pitch, taking his value past 100 million. As Partey may testify, his ability to win possession is unrivaled. Rice made more ball recoveries than any other Premier League player last season. His total of 334, putting him well clear of Manchester City's Rodri in second place. He also made the most interceptions with 63, 7 more than anyone else. Rice has played as part of a double pivot with Thomas Soucek at West Ham, but those ball-winning attributes, together with his physical prowess and the quality of his distribution over short and long distances, could easily be harnessed as the number 6 in Arteta's system. That is the position in which David Moyes sees his long-term future as his career progresses. He may become a proper number 6, he said in April. And it may well be where he would land at Arsenal. They're showing a possible lineup next season for Arsenal, guys. A 4-3-3, Ramsdale in goal. A back four of Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba and White. 3 in the middle. Caicedo on the left, Rice in the middle, Odegaard on the right. And up front, Martinelli, Jesus and Saka. Interesting stuff. We won't go much higher regardless of how Arteta wants them. You can't be unbiased here. You gotta scream and shout until people accept what you say, like Lee Gunner and call. Yeah. That's what it is, boys. From tomorrow on, I'm gonna be screaming and shouting and roaring on my channel. Okay, so get ready for it. All right, big up. The good times are going to be back. Simple as. Just 1 second, guys. Just checking the old messages. All right. Definitely need to get that player anyway, guys. Declan Rice is our top target, and we need to make sure we land him. It's as simple as that. Simple as that, guys. It has to be that way. Fantastic, fantastic player. We need him at our club. I mean, if you play in this formation that they show here, this team, you can really be up to something. Partey is still an important figure at the base of Arteta's midfield, but he's just turned 30 with only 2 years remaining on his contract and a patchy injury record behind him. Rice, by contrast, has not yet hit his peak at 24, and has also demonstrated impressive robustness, featuring in 93% of West Ham's Premier League games over the last 5 seasons. Partey has featured in only 71% of Arsenal's over the last 3. Arteta knows he cannot continue to rely on Partey's fitness, hence the signing of a short-term alternative in Jorginho in January. But dependability and robustness are not the only qualities Rice would add in the position. His ball-carrying prowess is another. His evolution in that aspect was noted by Gareth Southgate last year. He breaks the game up so well, and now he has more confidence to drive with the ball and bring it forward as well, said the England boss. And it is borne out in the numbers. According to data from Second Spectrum, who define a carry as a touch event where the ball carrier travels 10 metres or more while in possession, Rice ranked second only to Rodri for total carries last season, while nobody carried the ball further in terms of distance. Even more impressive is that nearly 70% of Rice's carries were categorised as pressured, meaning they featured opposition players attempting to take the ball off him. Attempting is one thing, succeeding is another. Belgian side Ghent found it out in the Europa Conference League quarter-finals when Rice carried the ball from deep in his own half and glided past 3 defenders to score a sensational individual goal. There were plenty of other examples domestically over the course of the Premier League campaign. He bypassed a total of 214 opposition defenders through carries, the 4th most in the division. Yeah, he's been doing a lot, huh? He's been doing a lot, and he's been getting himself recognised. Hullabaloo, all the best. We'll tune in for the next one. Yeah, thank you, man. And thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. And take care, yeah. And thank you for tuning in. Peace. Thank you to Hullabaloo, yeah. Big up. And for all your comments and, of course, your donation. I appreciate it. Yeah, if Arsenal have made the offer and West Ham have rejected it so quickly, it tells you all you need to know. Yeah. It tells you all you need to know. Arsenal make the offer and West Ham rejected immediately. That would be funny. Arsenal make fresh 60 million offer for Havertz. Arsenal make fresh 60 million offer for Chelsea's Kai Havertz. They're after bringing in a striker to Chelsea, Christopher Nkunku from Leipzig in Germany. So they're already after bringing in a striker, yeah. So that shows you that they're going to be Probably going to let Kai Havertz go. Yeah, simple as that. Sorry guys, just clearing my throat there. Arsenal have made a fresh verbal offer for Chelsea forward Kai Havertz, of course, according to the Daily Mail. Arsenal have made a fresh verbal offer for Chelsea forward Kai Havertz, according to the Daily Mail. The bid for the Germany international is reportedly worth 60 million after having their initial proposal turned down last week. Arsenal have offered to pay Chelsea 55 million up front for 5 million in add-ons. Chelsea signed Havertz, who has 2 years left on his contract from Bayer Leverkusen in 2020. Yeah, the deal has been rejected, guys. The second offer has been rejected. Second offer has been rejected, guys. Say no more about it, Joe. West Ham have rejected Arsenal's second offer of 90 million. Arsenal are going to have to come up with something, guys. They're going to have to push. Obviously, I understand where Chelsea are coming from because they want to get value for money for the player. As simple as that. He's their best player, their most prized asset. He's Arsenal's number one target. Arsenal have made 2 offers now, guys, and both offers have been rejected, believe it or not. That's the way the cookie crumbles. If we're not careful, another club is going to come in for him. I mean, obviously, when West Ham have rejected Arsenal's offer, they're obviously after telling them why, maybe what they actually want, but they made it clear what they want, in fairness. They want the money that they have valued him at, the valuation of the player. And for some reason, we just don't seem to be lining up to that. It's a real shame, West Ham have rejected the bid, guys. After rejecting it, guys, the second bid has been rejected. Now, West Ham have made it clear what they want. West Ham reject second, Arsenal bid for Rice. They made it clear what they want. Arsenal messing around with an 80 million offer and 90 million offer. It's 120 million or 100 million with a player. Nothing more, nothing less. They made it clear, straight up what they want. So why all this messing around? You know what I mean? Why all this messing around? Disappointing stuff, guys. Disappointing. The bid has been rejected by West Ham, guys. Arsenal's second bid of 90 million has been rejected. Just in the last couple of minutes. So, think what you want of that. Bid rejected. Pretty much done. Done and dusted. Bid rejected, guys. Bid rejected. Alright, guys, I'm back on it. The second bid for Declan Rice has been rejected, would you believe? No joke, The second bid has been rejected. I mean, the first bid, yeah. Second bid. Honestly, guys, they want 120 million for the player. Yeah? West Ham are looking for 120 million for the player. Or 100 million plus a player. We offered 80, now we've offered 90. It's not enough, yeah, and it's not good enough. Of course they're going to reject it. Of course that is going to happen. I mean, a blind man could see it, that was going to happen. No more to say about it, guys. Of course that was going to happen. It's not rocket science, guys. They want more for the player. And we're not coming up with the money, yeah? And when we're not putting the money down and coming up with the money, of course that's going to happen. It goes without saying it's going to happen. You know what I mean? Can't say much more than that, guys, to be honest. I mean, I don't know, but we're just messing around the whole time. You know what I mean? Cutting corners, just that and the other. It just doesn't make any sense. My opinion, anyway. Great to see so many people joining in on the stream, guys. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Arsenal have bid the 90 million, guys, and West Ham have rejected it. It's as simple as that. There's no more to say. No more to say. I'm going to continue on to the hour mark, guys, and then I'm going to knock off, and I might do another stream later tonight about the whole situation. When maybe more people are active, yeah. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's no joke. It's no joke what's happening. I mean, we can keep offering what we want for the player, but they'll just keep rejecting it. You know what I mean? They're just going to keep rejecting it if that's the case. If we make offers like that, offers that aren't serious, in my opinion, then they're going to be rejected out of hand. They're going to be rejected out of hand. It's as simple as that. It's not a surprise. West Ham are after rejecting our second bid. Just like that, yeah? Like when I came on, guys, I did Arsenal bid club record 19 million for West Ham's Rice. When I came on, I started the stream. That was like an hour ago, yeah. Well, a half an hour before that, we made the offer. So 1 hour, 90 minutes later after making the offer, guys, an hour and a half after we made the offer, West Ham have rejected it. That's no surprise. You know what I mean? They're looking for 120 million or 100 million plus a player. We're offering 80, we're offering 90. That's nowhere near what they're looking for. And there's meant to be a lot of stipulations to the payments. You know what I mean? There's payment plans in place. I mean, he's West Ham's best player. He's their most valuable asset. Of course, they're going to hold out for their valuation. I mean, he's their best player, guys. He's one of the best players in the Premier League. He's one of England's best players. He's one of the best midfielders in the world. You're going to have to do more than that, Arsenal, if you want to land this player. I mean, he's not Jesus and he's not Zinchenko at City. This is Declan Rice, the captain and West Ham's best player. His valuation skyrocketed, guys, in the last year or two. We're in the big leagues now, eh? We're playing with the big boys. You've got to match their valuation at the very least. You have to do that, eh? Otherwise, what's the point? You know what I mean? Honestly, like, just plugging in my charger, guys. 1 second, I'll be back. Otherwise, what is the point? You know what I mean? You're just going to lose out. Simple. Every single time. That's how I see things anyway. They want to get the money that they value him for. Yeah? Arsenal forever back in, man. Arsenal third bid has got to be the right one. Now pay up or shut up. Exactly, man. It was an hour and a half, 90 minutes after we made the bid. Yeah, I say 2 hours. 2 hours after we made the second bid, they have rejected it. 2 hours later. They obviously took time to look things over, look into things, check the fine print, and they rejected it out of hand. Yeah. 2 hours after we issued it. The bid was made, 2 hours later, rejected. Tells you all you need to know, guys. Like you say, my friend, Arsenal forever, our third bid for Rice has got to be the right one. Pay up or shut up. Will we be allowed a third bid? Other clubs are going to maybe come in for him, man. Honestly, I'm concerned. I'm being serious now, yeah? I mean, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, and we don't know what's been said. But I would be concerned if I was an Arsenal fan, to be honest, that we might not get the player because West Ham's patience is going to run thin. And we can't be the only club out there that he wants to go to. When the valuation is met, he will not be a West Ham player at the start of next season, guys. So now is our chance to get the player. Yeah? Now is our chance. He's not going to be a West Ham player to start the next season, guys. So we have to make our move. You know what I mean? And back it up. Otherwise, honestly, man. But he is their best player. He's their captain. He's one of the best midfielders in the world. He's one of England's best players. Of course they want their valuation for him, mate. He's their prized asset. Of course they want to make what they can on it. If they're going to lose him, they're going to lose him. But they want to make money on it. They want to make sure they get back what they paid for him and then a little bit. He's only played with him his whole life. He's a London boy. You know what I mean? He's from not far from where I'm living here. Guys. I don't know what to say. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't know what to say, guys. I was just watching an Arsenal Alex upload there. I was just watching Arsenal Alex there, what he was saying about the whole situation. Offer has been rejected, guys. Simple as that. Where does this leave us, Second bid has been rejected, and it was a record bid from Arsenal. Look at Man City. They had to pay 100 million for Grealish. Guess what? They got the player. Jordan Purcell in, man. Big up. Yeah, big up yourself too, man. How are you getting on? I hope you're keeping well. Honest to God, man, Arsenal, they do things like the most complicated, long one. If we mess around with this, I mean, Gundogan is set to leave Manchester City. If we mess around with this offer, we could actually lose the player. He could head off. You know what I mean? You might not get a second chance. We've had 2 chances, guys. Are we going to get a third? I mean, West Ham are obviously telling them, with the negotiations, when the talk is over, West Ham are obviously telling them what they want from the deal. They already told them 120 million or 100 million plus a player. We started with 80 million offer, now we got up to 90 million offer with all these stipulations about the payment process and which way it's going to be done and this. I get it, it's business. I get it. We're not a billionaire club. But we have to be doing better than that. Seriously. We have to be doing better than that. Guys, you might not get a third chance, If Gundogan are going to let City go, they're going to need a replacement. And who do you think he's going to go to? He may want to stay in London. He may want to come to Arsenal, but the price isn't right, guys. Money talks, bullshit walks. You know what I mean? Big up to the 6 people watching, guys. Smash the like in the video for me, and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 1.8k, guys. Big up to Jordan, man. Big up to Arsenal forever. Big up to everyone watching, guys. And big up to Hullabaloo for his donation. Big up, man, for the 199 donation. I am monetized, guys. Anybody that wants to hit me up on a super chat, please do. I'd appreciate it. Just like this, guys, hit me on a super chat, yeah. I'd appreciate it, yeah. 199 is enough. Subscribe, guys, and help me hit 1.8k, guys. I'm on the road to 2k. And big up yourselves, lads. Honestly, Arsenal do things always the hardest way possible, man. When it comes to signing players, I swear to God. Ambassador Jerry, welcome to the live stream, man. Like this video for me, please, if you can. I'd appreciate it. Please like this video for me. I'd appreciate it. And the bid has been rejected, guys, unfortunately. We've made a record 90 million bid, and West Ham have rejected it. 2 bids made, both rejected. Why can't we use the 50 million and spend it in the release clause of Zubimendi? Use the 35 million and spend it to Lavia, then later use the 80 million and spend it to Caicedo. 165 million will make good business for Arsenal. Good point, my friend. Good point. That is a good point, yeah. Please like this video anyway for me. I appreciate it. That's a fair point, yeah. I mean, that's the way business works, right? But for some reason, we seem very slow in the uptake of things, Arsenal. We seem very kind of lethargic almost. It's like we're afraid to get our hands dirty almost. I can't put my finger on it, you know. We really need to pick things up a bit. I mean, there will be a third bid, I'm sure, but that'll be in a couple of days now. It's not going to be the same day. The second bid has been rejected. Like I said, there is going to be a third bid, no doubt. But that'll probably be rejected too if it's not up to scratch. You know what I mean? Arsenal need to start thinking about it, guys. The second bid has been rejected. 2 hours after we made the record bid of 90 million, it's been rejected. Honestly, man, what to say on that matter? I mean, the club is better than this, yeah. The club is bigger than this. There's not much I can say about that. You know what I mean? Shocking stuff going on. All our bids being rejected. Doesn't say much, guys. It doesn't bode well for actually signing the player, I'll be honest. I think we could be in for a bit of a rude awakening, to be honest with you. It's not looking good for us, no doubt. All right, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Welcome back to my channel, guys. The second bid that we have made for Declan Rice has been rejected, just like the first. Would you believe? It was an improved bid of 90 million, and it has been rejected out of hand by West Ham. They valued the player at 120 million, guys, or 100 million, and we give them the player. 80 million first bid, 90 million second bid is not going to cut it. He's their best player, their prized asset. He's their captain. He's one of the best midfielders in the world. Seriously, need to do better if you want to get the player. Simple as that. All right, guys, it's as simple as that. The second bid we have made has been rejected out of hand by West Ham. Our first bid was 80 million last week. Second bid of 90 million also rejected. They want 120 million for him, guys, or 100 million and a player. But we're not doing that. We're not matching their valuation. He's their best player. He's their captain. He's West Ham's most prized asset. Of course, they're not going to let him go easy, guys. They're not going to give him to us cheap. So why are we making offers like that? They're not going to make it easy for us. We're not going to get him cheap. So what are we doing? Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense, honestly. It just doesn't make sense. It's just a mess. What can I say, guys? There's not much more to be said about that, really, is there? In fairness, guys, that's our second bid, and it has been rejected. So where do we go from here? I'm sure they're letting Arsenal know what they actually want. Yeah, it's back to the drawing board. It's back to the drawing board for Arsenal, guys. Simple as that. What can I say? It's disappointing the way the second bid got shut down so quickly. 2 hours after we made that bid, guys, West Ham rejected it. Say what you like, yeah, but that is the honest to God truth of what's happening. It's crazy. We need to do more. You know what I mean? We need to do more. If we want to get the player, we're going to have to do more. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up this stream there. I want to thank everybody for your continued support, all your comments. Thank you to Hullabaloo. Thank you for the donation of $1.99. I appreciate it. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you to everybody for your continued support. Big up yourselves, guys. Like this video for me and comment in the comment section below, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I might come back on later tonight. We'll see. Take it easy, guys. All the best. Let's hope we can get Declan Rice. Let's hope we land the player. All right. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you to Hullabaloo for the donation. Come on, you gooners. See you soon, guys. Peace.